Namaste, I'm Shiva Swati, and this video is about the concept of fighting wars to get peace. Now, wars do not lead to peace. Wars cause destruction of life. If you fight another country for your space, the people of that space will rebel against you if they lose lifetimes. If they lose lives. Namaste, I'm Shiva Swati, and this video is about explaining from the God's perspective that war does not lead to peace. For God, all religions are like different methods of reaching God. It is not that my religion is correct or another's religion is correct. It is that different ways of reaching the same destination exist, and in fact the soul incarnates in a different religion in every lifetime to explore a different aspect of worshipping God. So you cannot blame a religion for misery in your life. Misery in your life becomes because of negative thinking, which is conditioned due to competition in society, where we are taught to steal from others to live ourselves. The moment we take more karma from others, we have to pay back. And or if we take less karma from others, then we have to receive gifts. There is no way that you can receive less or more karma and get away. Your karma has to be balanced for salvation, for moksha. So if you steal from other people, you will suffer yourself, and this suffering carries over lifetimes. It is not that you will suffer only in this lifetime. If you steal from another country and try to feed your own people, you as a king will suffer, your people will suffer, and the cries, the misery of the people who have been killed because of your need to steal or your greed, those cries will affect you over lifetimes. I have had clients who have died in war, and even in the present life they were continuously fighting. Within their families, they encountered wars again and again. Tension, war, fighting. Because they had died in war, the spirit never ended fighting. And it imagined as if it was in war, continuously fighting. And that is why they are born in families where there is continuous tension, because frequencies match. The frequency which you have at the point of death, that is the frequency which you are born into. So if you have a frequency where you are dying, fighting in a battlefield, you will be born in a family where there is fighting all around you. Otherwise, it can be that you feel haunted from childhood. If you kill someone in a battlefield and that person's spirit gets attached to you, which is usual, that a person's spirit, if the enmity is very, very deep and from several lifetimes, his spirit will be attached to you. And you are likely to get married to that person in the present life, whose spirit you have killed, because your spirit fragment will be with the person you have killed and his spirit fragment will be with you. So cases of divorce occur because you have killed each other in previous lifetimes. And then you have to find a way to and this love, the love which pulls you to that person, dies as soon as a child is born, then, because your spirit comes back in the child, and then you no longer feel connected to that person. Or even if an abortion happens, your spirit comes out through that abortion, and you no longer feel love towards that person, and the sexual energy no longer attracts you, because your soul is back with you. So wars are extremely complex situation, and they cause a lot of trauma, and a lot of poverty happens in war now. Unlike previous times, primitive times, when war led to peace, in present times war leads to poverty. Resources of the nation which can be spent on technology, on peacefulness, on welfare, get diverted to wars, machines, guns, and unnecessary violent material. And it only causes poverty for welfare schemes. People, taxes become very high, inflation rises very much, normal people suffer a lot. So wars are no way, any ways helpful in creating peace, and hence any trigger to war, even if it's a good film which you like, which you see, it does not need to be created. The film has to be seen as a video game and left then and there. You don't want real soldiers to die as those video game players. So stay away from desires for war, because it will increase misery in your personal life. I have seen people where people have died suddenly due to heart attacks because of holding anger inside them against other countries. So you can die simply by holding anger, simply by desiring war. You can die yourself, because these are new age times. New age is coming in 2 or 3 years, and any negative energy which is deep is discarded by earth as useless. So right, in earlier times, when negativity was welcomed and wars were welcomed, because it was primitive times and earth was settling down. Right now earth is at a mature position, and you do not want shaitan energies anymore. You don't want energies of the which help you be grounded, like muddy chaotic energies. You want now comfort and peacefulness, a higher level energy, and wars go against that higher level energy. So as people move towards the new age, if you hold very negative feelings or desires for wars, you may be in fact eradicated from the planet. You may be just killed, and you maybe have to be reborn as a child, simply because you have desire for war. So be careful, and just don't desire war because of ego problems, or because you won a war earlier. Try to see the situation from the perspective of the soldiers, their families, from the perspective of poor people who are not even getting 3 meals to eat, from the perspective of common man who is fighting against inflation all the time. And already it is everything is so expensive, and wars can simply double and triple the prices. So we have to be careful in the thoughts which we like to harness, and prevent war in any situation. Thank you.